So here we are again. Aloha. Had a little swim with the turtles this afternoon, and now we're doing a little late afternoon hike up in Volcanoes National Park. And I'm wearing a red hat in honor of Pele, and black for the rest of it to honor the volcano goddess Pele. And this is Hawaii, so the snack we brought along for this hike, a manapua. It's got chasui inside, like a roast pork thingy. So that's about lunch. Anyway, so if you look over this way, this is where we're headed down. So we're right on the rim right now, and then we're looking at a crater floor down there with some steam coming out. As you can see right down there where the smoke comes out of the ground. So Pele is quite alive. You can even see up on the hill there behind, that must be Halemaumau crater, yeah? In the background. And then we have all that steam running along there. So there's definitely activity going on here at Volcanoes National Park. Yep. So we're going to go down and have a look and keep you guys informed as we go. So here we are at another overlook. This shows very nicely the trail across the crater floor right there, along with a couple of birds. Again, you can see the steam vents and stuff. And you can also see the haze in the air, and that's fog. That's the famous fog, volcanic smog. The fog is blowing to the Kona side right now, which is normally does, kind of southeast. So that's good for people in Hilo, I guess. But anyway, if you're sensitive, obviously, this is the kind of haze that, I mean, we're not like right now, but if you're sensitive to bad air, then these are the kinds of places you want to think about before you commit yourself for too long. So for the rest of us, it's either before it happens, if you know it's going to happen, or after it's already happened, if it caught you off guard. It's called one Sudafed, one Tylenol, and Nathan X on both sides. And that seems to be my Kona cure for the fog, and it seems to work pretty nicely. So if you get hit by fog, that's what I recommend doing. And I'm not a physician, and this is not advice, of course. Anyhow, but we're going to try to find our way down there over time. So until then, ahui ho. So this rainforest up here in Volcano is about 4,000 feet. Has a whole lot of these ferns, and they're famous for these huge fiddleheads up here. They actually unfurl like that, and then eventually fan out and become a real fern. But the huge fiddleheads is the trademark of this area, and they're great. So we were also looking at another classic here in Volcano. Pele's little flower here, the Ohia lehua. It's not the best sample, this one isn't. They don't flower all the time, but we figured if this is the only one we're going to see, then that's fine. Actually, it looks like we have some coming along here, so we may see some more down the road here. But they're little red hairy things, and that's what they are. So when you see these, this is what it is. And there's plenty of them. The trees are all these gnarly. There's a legend that goes with it about lovers that couldn't have each other. Pele got upset, so she turned the guy into a gnarly and nasty looking tree and put his lover up here as a flower. And so if you pick the Ohia flower ever, you're going to cause rain, because that's the lover crying and all that nostalgia. So don't ever pick them. One, because you don't want rain, and because you don't want to disturb an old legend, including Pele and her moon. So we came from up here, and we're heading down here, so this is kind of how the trail is laid out. It's been hairpinning like this for a little bit now, so that's presumably how we're going to be continuing, at least at this end of the trail, which is the only end we're doing now. So here we are now, a little bit actually a lot closer. I think we've been on the path for about 15 minutes, coming from there. And we have a closer vantage point now. You can actually start to see the lava flakes and stuff, you know, the texture on the surface. And the little steam vent over there, steam coming out. And still though that haze, that boggy haze that accompanies any volcanic activity up here, or at least most of it. So we're going to head on down for the last piece, and then we'll see you at the crater bottom. So here's an even better sampling of Ohia Lehua. All of these guys. And they're not that hairy. I mean, some of them are really a lot more hairy. These have already started coming out, but at least it gives you an idea. And when it's really in bloom, the whole tree can look almost red. Another thing we noticed here is somebody must have left an offering for Pele right here, because that's definitely an offering right there. And then we'll check in with you in a moment and show you what we're looking at right now. So now we're going to have a look at the crater here because we're darn close. And this will be the trail, the trail going down this way now. The trail changed its, trail went from a dirt trail like this to good old Tohoihoi lava here. So here we're parked by a little steam vent, just for ambiance. And this is a 1959 crater here, so this is like old relic of 1959, retro steam. Yeah, it's quite the ambient hike. It's not your everyday hike. This thing. It's a little different from the norm. This isn't Yosemite. Yosemite's wonderful, but this ain't Yosemite. Just like a Ford Mustang isn't a Ford Focus, as I like to say. Anyway, and you can see bigger steam vents over in the distance there. And yeah, so I think we'll break out the manapua on a bottle of water and have a little snack here on the lava bed, which is in fact so sharp, my friends, that you could probably grate cheese, or definitely grate cheese on this, but you could probably grate coconut on this stuff too. It is extremely sharp. I mean, I'm not going to demonstrate with blood draw, but this stuff is so sharp that it's just, you don't want to fall on it. This is the worst thing you can do is fall. Which is why when you do this hike, if you intend to do the whole thing, you do have to time it, because you do not want to be on this stuff at night. This is just not smart to get yourself stuck out here. So, same thing goes for the lava viewing areas, which you do have to visit at night, so you really have to bring good lights, flashlights, and good shoes. No flip-flops. But yeah, quite something, huh? I feel I can almost feel the heat, but I think it's absorption from the sun. Yeah, it's a place to. We ought to have brought the marshmallows, huh? Anyway, so here we are eating this manapua here. It's got that red char siu pork inside, and yeah, I just called Mom in California to let her know we're sitting in the middle of the crater, and they thought that was kind of cool. It's Aloha Friday, you know, so why not spread the aloha? Anyway, but yeah, reception is about 3 bars out here. Actually, right now I've got 5. Got 5 bars down here in the crater. So yeah, no fear getting lost out here. I think 10 years ago this was probably a satellite phone area rather than a cell phone area, but things have changed. So theoretically, folks, if you put tether on your computer, you could clip your phone onto your little laptop and get online right here. Right here. Get on Facebook right in the middle of the crater. Now for some people that's not cool at all, but for certain other people that's a pretty cool idea. We're not going to post a live report that way right now, but I think we are going to drop a little photo on Facebook just to prove it, though. You know, it's the 21st century. But anyway, yeah, so we're sitting here with this gorgeous view and just realized we actually have reception beyond reception, full reception. And this is for Bonnie right here. Jealous? Jealous? Oh no.